She was up in Seattle and she won a title. And,
Yeah.
And as you've seen her grow, is she an extension of the coaching staff for you?
Yes, she has to be. Any point guard has to be, you know what I mean? Has to understand what the coach is thinking, when, you know what I mean? They're thinking it and different things like that. So Jordan is continually growing, still growing, and getting better each and every day, still working her way back from not playing for however many months as well. But she's doing a great job.
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Coach, a couple of things from me. Part one, how do you feel that Cubai and LA did at the center position in place of TC?
Yeah, again, I thought our bench in general did a really good job. Specifically, Lowe did a great job of stepping in and being ready for those minutes. And then LA gave us great effort, gave us great energy. I thought she affected the game in the ways that she can affect the games: deflections, rebounds, being aggressive, asking for the ball. So really, really pleased with both of their play today.
I saw in the game you went to a zone against this team. Was that always the plan, or just something that you want to see against this LA team? I mean Vegas team.
No, I thought that we needed to be adaptable today. We needed to try different things and switch things up. We couldn't just come in and give them the same look. And I thought, going zone at times really helped us. We got them, to rush shots and miss a couple shots, and we were able to rebound and get out in transition and run. So it was just an opportunity for us to mix things in.
My last one, Coach. I saw at the end of the game, the camera caught you joining the team huddle at the end of the game. What was your message that you were driving to them, and what is the message that you drive to them going into LA?
The message was really how proud I am of their fight. They really fought. We did a lot of good things tonight. We didn't shoot the ball extremely well overall. Obviously, shooting the ball, we shot the ball well from the three, but overall, so shots doesn't fall sometimes. You know what I mean? But if they play that hard, the message was if they play that hard every night, we're always gonna give ourselves an opportunity to win games. And I thought again tonight we had opportunities.
Awesome.
Thank you, Coach.
Good.
Thank you.
Nope, no problem.
We'll go, Willie, you can start. And then we're going to proceed into
So just you came in the league 1 year before Jordan, but one of those things where you guys have had extensive careers at this point, and when you look from afar, and then you knew she was coming to Atlanta, it's like, oh man, I always remember if there's one thing about Jordan. Like, what can you talk about? What you know about her career as you've seen from afar, now playing?
I mean, yeah, I remember seeing her at UCLA, and then when she was drafted, went to Seattle, and then seeing her transition to other teams and all that stuff. Just her leadership and her pace. I think it's one of the hardest positions in the WNBA as a point guard, and I think she just does a phenomenal job. And I'm just really happy I get that opportunity to play with her because I get to experience that, and she's just a great person and player.
And Nas, you got to play with her overseas. I think she won MVP of the league, if I'm not mistaken. What did you sort of gain an appreciation for that, and then in anticipation of her returning to the Atlanta lineup and her debuting with it and now being with it?
A little bit of what Nia talked about, just her leadership. She's soft-spoken, but she speaks up and she can command a room. So I was excited about that, but also her ability to pass the ball. She's a great passer. We have great players on our team who needs to have the ball in their hands, and she can get it on time and on target. So I was really excited about that, but also giving herself opportunities, being as fast-paced, getting downhill, even though she's usually the smallest on the court, being able to do a lot of things offensively. So it's just able to spread out the defenses and make them pick their poison, whether or not they're going to give her buckets or allow her to spread out the well.
One morning, I was on a Zoom earlier this season with NECA, and I asked her about Noe, and she was like, she comes across that she's very quiet, and she's just kind of her demeanor, but she don't play. She's got that LA mentality, and she was like, she's gangster. And that was viral, right? The way you just described Jordan, she's from LA, she's kind of quiet, but when she gets on the court, she does not play.
Oh yeah, she commands the team. I think she brings a lot of energy. Like, she looks small, whatever, but she has a huge impact on everyone. So you feel her presence.
Go ahead, Emmanuel.
Start with Nas on this. This team has had a lot of adversity this year, but the one thing we can say about this team is the fight. Again, it showed tonight. Um, how is the team feeling right now, and what do you feel like is that thing that can get you guys over the hump going forward? Because everything is in play, playoffs, everything is in play. I know it's a game by game mentality, but the fight coach talked about it, and what are your feelings about getting over that hump and keep moving forward?
Yeah, I think what you just said about, game it's going to take game by game, possession by possession, and we have to control what we can control, and that's really been our mentality. Next game, next play mentality, and it's it's going to come for us. We've come. I mean, the last couple games have been really tight ones, and we feel like we're right there, and we've shown, when we came out of the Olympic break that we can win those games in crunch time, and we just have to fight back and figure it out. And like you said, we've got hit with a lot of adversity throughout the year, but I mean, we all know that nobody's feeling sorry for us when we don't have players on the floor. They're not going to take, their players off the floor or go soft on us. And, we wouldn't do the same if somebody else had, another team had, we're down people or whatever the case may be. So just continuing to keep on keeping on. We know we have the pieces to do what we want to do and to win some games, and we just have to put it all together for 40 minutes. And we see that coming. Obviously it's tough and it's hard to just, after games say, we're glad with our fight, because you want to see success come out of it. But if there's one thing that's consistent, it is our fight, and we want to continue to do that and then close out games. I think that's going to be the difference for us. And sometimes it's not even closing out games. We got to start better, or whatever the case may be. But I think as a team, we all know that fight's still going to be there, and we're going to figure it out.
TC was out tonight, Nia, but Low and LA stepped in. What were your thoughts on their play, and what did they give you at the 5 position tonight?
Oh,
Did you want to repeat the question, Emmanuel? It just cut out.
Sorry about that, Nia. I'll say TC was out tonight, but Low and LA stepped in. What were your thoughts on their play tonight, and how they played the 5 position for you?
they did absolutely great. I think one of the toughest things is waiting for your turn and your time, and they both were ready for that opportunity. They did an absolutely amazing job. They had a tough role too, playing defense on Asia and just having that activity. And I just thought they did everything. Their attitude and their effort was there, and yeah, all praises to them.
You coming off the bench, Nia, you still bringing that energy. This position together, y'all had over between you and Nia, y'all had over like 17 points and 16, 14 rebounds. When you come off the bench and come in at that 4 position, you seem to bring the energy. What is your goal when you come off the bench and try to keep the team ignited?
Just try to help the team in whatever way I can. We have so much to give, and the only way is forward. So just being ready and just bringing whatever you can that day.
Nas, I finished with this. Like I said, this road trip is next. Is a day off and back on to get ready for LA. What do you feel like the team has to do to get that win on the road coming up?
Yeah, we have to continue to play hard and just focus up on the little things. At this point, is with us playing hard, every possession matters. Whether it's a turnover, whether it's a bucket, whether it's miscommunication, whether it's execution or lack thereof. Like every possession going forward, we have to, make sure that we're holding it and we know how much it's going to mean towards the end of the game. And helping us get the results that we want. LA's playing well, so it's not a game. I mean, no game in this league is a game that you can take a night off or think you're just going to walk in and get a win. But they play hard as well. It's going to come down to the team who's going to execute and want it more.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.